There we go. Whoo-wee. This feels totally tight compared to the other side now.
It's so much tighter.
Yeah. So this is what I call part of the party sequence. Because when women find out I'm a massage therapist at a party, inevitably somebody's wife or something's like, "Can you massage me?" And I'm like, drinking a beer, trying to relax, in the 2 minutes I take off from work, each week. And then I go, "Sure, whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" She's like, "My low back hurts." And I'm like, "Lay down on your belly." So I'm going to drink a beer and Captain Morgan her and just stand here. And then her husband or somebody's going to give me the beady eye because I'm touching his girlfriend or whatever. And then I'm going to grab him and show him how to do it, and then grab some other young lady and work on her, and then you keep going until the Thai massage jam breaks out at the party. And then I go drink my beer in peace. There you go. Because here's the thing, they all want permission to touch. How do people feel about really good, intimate touch?
Wonderful.
The good stuff, not the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's like warm, open, receptive. The problem is people don't have a cultural context for touch. The Thai Massage Jam, in my own way, is trying to create that space. The most fun I have at Thai Massage Jam in all these years is some of the following. You get young guys who come, because our Thai Massage Jam was a little later at night when we could afford the facility. We'd get young kids from the acro yoga community, and like 20-year-old young ladies would come in. Guys would look at me like, "Oh my God, I get to touch a girl." And you could tell in their head, they're like, "I've never touched a girl before." And I'm like, "Calm down, just relax." They would come back the following weeks, and sometimes everybody would be partnered up. So it'd be a couple guys sitting there, just like being kind of awkward, until one of them finally says to the other guy, "Hey, would you work on me?" And I go, "Now you get it." Because how much quality touch do men have amongst each other? Exactly. They don't have context for it, so it's like trying to create context for, safe touch, nurturing touch. Is that too much pressure?
No, what is that getting into? What is the nerve that runs on the inner leg? I totally forgot.
So the piriformis will often press on the sciatic nerve, and it'll kind of run down the back of the leg.
I feel it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite nice.
But it feels nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Years ago, I think I tore hamstring.
Ouch.
And I had a Thai massage, and he sat on the back of my leg to cut off all the blood,
Yeah.
and then just like sat, and then got up to let it, to tourniquet effect.
Yeah. And it felt good.
Whatever he was doing was good.
Yeah.
It was so much damage that it's taken years. It's been about 8 years.
Oh, so it was damage from the accident or whatever. Okay.
It had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
So he was just trying to reset it.
Yeah. Tim McCoy is a colleague who does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Austin, and we did a video shoot yesterday, and he was talking about his first time coming to me at the Thai Massage Jam. He had a torn hamstring. I did all this crazy, hamstring work, and then he was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." And then I sat on him. He's like, "Oh, come on, you're making this up, right?" Same sort of thing. If I give you just a little bit more jostle, how's that?
That's good.
There we go. Also, when I'm working with women, this is much more acceptable to make her accustomed to like how I'm delivering touch, so that she feels safe, so that anything else after this is okay. The feet and legs and knees, like very different energy signature. Like the work in some ways is interesting because you're completely clothed. The client, the receiver, the giver, receiver are completely clothed. But in some ways, it's actually much more intimate because of the ways you could potentially like interact with the person's body. More out to the side.
That feels good.
There we go.
I have another request, but I'll wait till somebody else who hasn't already requested something. Sir, do you have something you would like to request?
Well, make something up, sir.
Arm, where?
That's where I was going.
Bicep? Okay.
Okay, good.
We'll take a look at that and see. Right there?
Yeah, that's really
There you go. So, in Austin, we just recently changed our schedule. We were having the Thai massage jam every week for 7 years.
Wow.
Very few massage therapists come to it.
Who comes? Just regular.
A lot of kids from the acro yoga community and a lot of like people we just picked up over the years who liked it, supported it. Our average numbers were about 8. There have been times when we had upwards of 30 in a
You
room.
can go a little bit.
More lateral?
Like that's good.
You want heel?
No,
You want more
that's
pressure?
Right there.
Okay.
Like the yeah.
So hold on. Right
Yeah, right. Okay,
So give me a
that's
second.
Too much. That's okay. That's a little too much.
There?
Right there.
there we go.
And
What
then
if I give you some
yeah,
jostle?
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's quite a lot.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, right there.
You're micromanaging the session. Is it too much?
Oh yeah, right there. That's awesome.
Okay. So give me just 1 second. I want to change my angle. I want to change my footing to see if I can get into that just a little bit more easily. If I come in
Oh,
from
feeling so good.
right there,
Yeah.
there we go. Now a little more forward or a little more back? Or
mean-
just right there.
That's good. And then you can. Yeah, that's good.
There we go.
And I don't want to hog you. Let's get on Sir's arm.
Oh, no, we're fine.
Is okay?
We got time. What time is it, by the way?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. This jam's way too short. Ours in Austin are 5 hours.
Wow.
You're kidding.
We met our original facility we met in was a place called Casa de Luz in Austin. We got kicked out.
Oh, that feels really good. On this
Right there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Too much?
Oh, that feels awesome.
There we go.
Oy, oy, oy.
We got kicked out because they said we close at 1 a.m. and we left one day at 4. Because once everybody got in that room and started having fun, they're like, "What do you mean it was 5 hours?" Right there.
Yeah.
There we go. But it was a little bit, it had an initial feel. I talked with Tim about this because he was at some of the early ones. It felt like a rave. It felt like you had the secret party with your friends, and then there was always one young lady who'd come up and be like, "This is the best night of my whole life." Like, "Can we do this again next week?" Right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now that's starting to squish so much into the iliac.
There you go.
So that's really good. Oh, that's plenty. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
So I would probably change it, move to another tool, change your position so you don't feel like you're being mashed into the mat, and then just slowly work on more. What are you having problems with your arms?
Yeah.
What's up with your bicep?
Did a lot of curls, I guess.
A lot of curls. Oh, what are you doing that for? Trying to get all swole?
And then also, will you act like you have a hurt elbow so they'll ask you to
So lay down on your back there. Which arm, by the way?
Both.
Both. Okay. You want the right or left?
You can do right.
Right first? No, that's your left. This is my right. Okay. That's your right. So go ahead and lay back for me. You can put that under. And then your bicep, is it like sore or?
Yes, we're at the bottom.
Okay. Sort towards the elbow?
You'll feel it right there.
Right in there.
I did 150.
And then let me go through the rest just to kind of feel what the muscle tone is. How's this right here? Ooh, man, right there.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to come around here and see if I can get a little more to this side. How's that?
That's good.
Okay. Now, if I hold right here,
You can slide over. I've got room to free.
And I'm going to just face so I can see.
Okay.
Feel all that muscle.
I'll be right back.
Oh, but you're not doing that, Arm? Oh, you're going to watch. Okay, good. You watch and come and show me what you learned, Robin.
Are you? Okay.
too much? Tender?
I mean, you're right on it.
Yeah.
Well,
If I give you a little jostle, how's that?
He can take a lot.
lighter, probably.
The one? Right
It
there.
is.
Thank you for letting me know. There you go.
He's like, you
Yeah, I'm
guys
good
are
with it.
young
Feel good, bad, or different?
Feels good.
All right, that's good.
You're just like ball.
Paying attention?
Okay.
Right there.
I think after all that battle, I need to just, you know how we used to hang
I feel better.
Scoot over to your left a bit, like just to the middle. There we go. These mats are next to each other, so you got plenty of room. There you go. Your pillow there.
Yeah, it feels better. I think I'm healed.
You're healed. You're healed. Don't tell the state massage board. Right in there. So I'm gonna try some stuff. I'm just gonna play around for a second because I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna deliver pressure in a way that's not gonna cause me any strain. If I'm right there, okay. So give me a second here. If I stack right there, how's that?
That's good.
Okay. Now what if I bring you up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm on my basically my hamstrings, but I'm leaning into my quad with my forearm and elbow. Right. What happens if I bring you open?
Yeah.
There we go. Now up or down?
Right.
Up. I can feel it.
Up is a little better.
A little pressure we can pull up, yeah.
Now, do you want more pressure here?
It feels like you're doing what you, I mean, yeah.
So the thing is, if it feels like I could give you more and it would be like, oh yeah, that would make it feel better, we're great. Otherwise, I'm just hanging out here.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you hang out right there. It'll be cool.
Because I'm trying to slowly and incrementally build up. If I jostle, does it make it worse?
I mean, I feel it's like pressure. No pressure.
Okay.
So I guess when it's down, it's more pressure.
Now, what happens if I pull you up into me? There we go. Get a little separation at your wrist there. You work as a massage therapist?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change this for a second. I'm gonna take the pressure off one, get a little blood flow through your arm there.
Does he like it?
And then I don't like the texture of that. Let me grab that sheet. I'm gonna leave a wicker swing set impression on his arm. There you go.
That's on.
Now,
Now, let's take it, let's go to the arm.
now, there. Too much? Okay, so I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Is that better? There we go. Because here's what I want to do. I want to see if I can get into your forearm as well. Is it too much when I straighten your arm?
I feel it more.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you this blanket, and we're going to stack your arm up a little bit. I want to see if I got it like that. How's that?
That was good.
There we go. Now, if I start to lean in on your forearm here, how are we doing on both? Is that okay?
Yeah, it feels
There we
good.
go. Holy moly.
Oh, yeah, I did hurt that hand the other day.
Right there.
Yeah. Swinging the baseball bat, it was metal, so just some damage right there.
I remember playing baseball when I was in my teens,
We went to the
and
band.
the way the
Both came off injured.
it was when I came off of the like I hit the ball, or it like, I don't know, it was a metal bat,
Yeah.
and the way it like ricocheted, like the vibration through the bat like went straight up my ulnar nerve.
Kind of cracked.
It felt like I thought I got hit by the ball.
That's what happened to her.
Like I was complaining about it, and they're like,
My
you
whole arm right here
Yeah.
was like completely swollen.
And just right here, that's why it's so fat.
So if I back off a little bit there, is it too much on the bicep? Okay, I'm gonna slowly back off again because he lost all his blood there. And I think, are both of you following me on Facebook?
Yeah, just
Because you look familiar to me, and I can't figure out if you were following me on Facebook or.
Probably because I'm in the
I'm
same
in his
picture.
picture.
Oh, that must be what it is. Okay. No, because I was looking at both of them, and I'm like, I know I've seen them before. So let me try it from the other side, and it's just not as tender towards the top,
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So towards the bottom.
or towards the bottom. Yeah. There you go. Big and broad, right there. Too much?
No, that's good.
Good.
But I don't have a bullet. Sure.
Right there, the meat.
You do. You have like fingernails that are cutting in there.
Twinkle toes.
That's too much.
I'll be more.
Yeah, you good.
How's the pressure, sir?
That's good.
There we go. How's it been going, Karen? You been busy?
Cross behind me.
It's been like a nut house. I get too many messages. I can't figure out if it's Facebook Messenger or Instagram or Twitter or like, my text. I got my first psychotic phone call the other day.
What they say.
It sounded like she came from YouTube, and she asked me if I had mental problems and if I was a sadist and all this stuff, and am I board certified? And I'm like, huh? I'm like, no, I'm nationally certified as a provider. And I think she kind of wanted to report me or something. I think some crazy woman found my YouTube videos and had a problem with me hurting the model or something. I don't know, it was weird.
I just had a lady have this, had a yin yang sign in my office. She said, that's not Christian.
It's not Christian. Oh boy. I'm going to back off again and give you a little more blood flow.
I'm getting iMessages from all my friends from elementary school. It's our 30-year anniversary.
Oh, good Lord.
We want to get together, drink, and tell stories. iMessages, pop, 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 pop. Beep, beep, beep.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just have to develop that, like, how do you deal with the haterade? Like, I've got to develop that over the time. Like,
Yeah, you'll always
when I get
have
that
it.
crazy phone call, because I never had that happen before. That was weird.
In this day and age, you're only gonna get more.
And I go,
We can get haters.
lady, it's Saturday morning. I don't like call people and harass them.
When you get haters, doing something right.
But see, here's the thing. I'm developing haters by like poking the hornet's nest, and I'm remarkably
Where
impervious
there's one,
to their
there's
venom.
more.
Yeah.
But like that's what I can't figure out because like people are like, man, you're making people not like you, and I go, were they ever really going to study with me anyway?
Yeah.
Too much?
No, not hers. You good. Keep going.
I'm just doing what he needs to.
I think it's because he loosened my arm. This is fresh. That's why. I'm probably doing the same pressure. Just. Do you feel it? You know what you're supposed to feel. All right, you see how it's soft right there. Now touch where your palm is, a little bit lower. See how it's a little tougher. That's what you feel. Feel something like that. It's impure.
We know.
Up towards the shoulder or down towards the elbow?
I don't feel anything right now.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And then down or up?
I think it helped already a lot, so
That's awesome.
Just don't feel as much.
now I don't feel it.
Softened up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it feels good to stretch
You're
it.
right.
Yeah.
Too much there?
No, her.
Okay.
She.
There's two people working on you. I can't tell what you're grimacing at.
Yeah.
And let me get to your forearm real quick and just do that just a little bit, because this one's a lot easier. There we go.
So how do you get people to relax?
One of the things I noticed was I used jostling the way other people use effleurage.
So that relaxes them better.
And if I find something that like I press and they just can't take pressure, I tend to like do soft, like rocking. Some people will ask me about Traeger work, which I'm not particularly familiar with, but apparently they do a lot of that.
Traeger, is that like trigger point?
Traeger is some other kind of body work, something. Traeger work or whatever they call it.
Heard of? I thought it was trigger. I thought they were just saying it wrong.
Then what happens if you? There you go. So if people can't relax, I tend to like literally just sit there and just jostle them for prolonged periods of time, just because they finally just go, oh, yeah, that feels kind of good. If I tell them to relax, they do just the opposite.
I don't tell them to relax. I just tell them to be aware.
Yeah.
If anything. Yeah.
Let's try that. Turn on your side. Love and deep.
And then this sort of thing, like I was doing one side with her where I had her on her front, but this is the one I'll use with like low back people all the time. And when I talk about jostling them, they don't know how to let go. Because you're a big guy. Like you maybe outweigh me just a little by a little bit. Like this, yeah, this I can do. Yeah, you weigh probably a little more. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm always concerned that part of my foot is uncomfortable to the underside of their
Okay.
leg. It's not?
So
Okay.
here's what happens. Come sit down next to me right here and let me see your feet. What'll happen is if you hook this ridge,
Yeah.
if you hook this ridge right into the underside, it will. But here's what you do. You take your foot, instead of being like this, you turn it like this. Because then it's on this flat piece.
Okay. Got it.
And the thing is, occasionally I will have someone, I'll do this for a second and go, listen, this lower foot, is that like rubbing or whatever, something like that? And then they'll tell me. But like this is really good, and what happens is normally I can kind of grab the sheets and I can like reach down and further back.
Right.
So it's like gluteus medius. I'm using the ball of my foot to reach in. The trochanter is kind of about right there.
Okay.
But otherwise he'll get a rug burn on his heel right there.
No.
Going back and forth. But I can lift literally, like my legs, like I can lift his whole body to be able to reach in to get in there. But for people with low back pain, this is great because it's getting those lumbar vertebrae to kind of roll past each other. It's a good general
A lot of
relaxation.
people want to do this.
Yeah.
Go back and
Yeah.
chill.
And then once I've softened the leg, if I want to reach down to the IT, this big broad arch turned to the side. So Tippawan lives in Colleen, and then we had a Thai massage Jamie Colleen with Wendy. And Tippawan, I think her husband is in the military, but they live in the Colleen area. And Tippawan comes in, and she does what every Thai person does when they come to the Thai massage jam. She's like, "Oh, this is just like we do it in Thailand." They get so excited. Yeah. There. And easy, right? Like legs. Especially with you, we have a little more beef to like work, but like if you're working on clients, are you a therapist as well? Oh, okay. So if you were big guys working on him, like it's easier for you to use your legs.
I'm trying to do it already.
Supported one I saw you do today.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll come over and do it.